morning, friends. Today we are at SeaWorld Orlando. So we're really looking forward to being back in the park, getting on some of the awesome rides that they've got here. A few of our favourites are located here as well. There's a couple of new rides for us today that we're going to be getting on as well. We've got the rapids, what are the rapids called here?
Infinity Falls.
Infinity Falls. And there's also the water coaster, which I can't remember the name of either.
On the spot.
Journey to Atlantis?
Yes.
I hope that's right.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah,
we'll check when we go around.
2 new rides was this time. Last time we were here, Infinity Falls was closed, and the line for Journey to Atlantis was just insane. And there was a storm coming, so we had to bail, unfortunately. There is also a brand new coaster here at SeaWorld, isn't there?
There is.
Pipeline. Unfortunately, it is currently pass holders only that are able to ride Pipeline. We're not pass holders.
No,
and
we can't be. It's too expensive.
It's way too expensive for the amount of times that we're going to be coming here. And we unfortunately won't be here when they do open it to the public. So we are going to miss out on that one, which we're gutted about.
Yeah, it'd be a one for next time again, I think.
But yeah.
I think the plan was to get Pipeline in, but for whatever reason, it's pass holders only at the moment. And then its official opening to regular guests is next week. So we have missed it by about a week, which seems to be like a trend for us in Orlando.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
Every time we come, we miss it by 1 week.
We miss something, yeah.
Well, it's a reason to come back, as we've just said.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, should we go and explore some of the park? So we just made our way around to Mako. You know what we were around this time? I always get Manta and Mako the wrong way around. And made our way around. Unfortunately, it appears that it's closed for refurbishment. We walked around and there was a crane on the track, so...
Painting the track?
They're painting it. When I looked originally, that wasn't on the website. Whether that's been added later on, I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't on there when we originally looked. So that's one coaster down. I think we're gonna head around to Ice Breaker. That way, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna head around now to Ice Breaker.
Yeah, when we come here, we come for the rides really. We don't really do the animal shows and stuff.
No.
It's just not something we're interested in, so we don't really go and watch animals perform. I don't mind like a safari park, watching animals in their habitat, doing things.
Yeah, like
shooting them, doing things like that.
At Animal Kingdom and stuff on the safari.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Busch Gardens is like as well. It's a bit more zooey, whereas here it feels a bit more like performing animal.
Yeah.
Which I'm not particularly interested in. So we don't go and watch all the shows.
Yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, that's what you're coming for, then you can probably fill a whole day.
Yeah. Here,
it's just not something that we particularly like. So, oh, we've gone the wrong way. Yeah, so if you are coming to do that, then you can definitely fill a day, I think.
Yeah, I think you've got the roller coaster, you've got some of the rides and stuff like that, and then the rest of your day is kind of filled with like animal shows, sea lion shows, stuff like that.
There is a Sesame Street kids area as well.
But to be honest, because we're big theme park people, we're big ride people, I don't really want to. It's just not something we're interested in. No. So it's not something that we do.
For us, it's more about coming and doing the rides.
Yeah, and that's what we do here. So once we've done those rides, we feel like we're done. We'll just leave at that point, and we'll go somewhere else.
Probably head over to another park.
Yeah.
É, bateu a cabeça, né? Tinha que estar pressionando pra trás, deixar a cabeça solta, não foi bom.
So we just stopped off for some food then. My voice sounds really weird today.
A little bit croaky,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's about. Yeah, just stopped off for some food then. Well, we got top fries with chili and cheese.
Yeah. Top fries with chili and cheese. They were $9.99 each. That's the portion size we got. But they also, one thing that I didn't realise until afterwards was that they add a 5% charge onto all food bills here. So it's a bit pricey. So just be aware of that if you are going to SeaWorld or Busch Gardens. Whatever price is on the board, you will then have to add 5%.
It's not how much it costs.
No.
Yeah, so we're going to get stuck into this and then make our way around the park a bit further.
Yeah.
So we started our day today on Kraken. Kraken is a B&M floorless coaster, so when you sit on it, your feet dangle and the track is below your feet. It's the first coaster they built here at SeaWorld. It's gone through several repaints and changes over the years. It's quite an intense coaster, I'd say, so if you're not into intense coasters or intense experiences, it's probably not one for you. But yeah, it's been here some years now. It went through a change a few years ago where it had VR placed on it. So if you're familiar with Alton Towers and Galactica, and when it was changed to Galactica, they put VR on it. So like VR headsets, and as a result of them adding VR headsets to Galactica, SeaWorld also used the same company to add VR headsets to Kraken. And it was like an underwater expedition it was themed as. Safe to say, for the same reason Galactica had eventually removed those headsets and did away with the whole VR thing, SeaWorld followed suit and did exactly the same thing. They just couldn't get it to work properly. The VR and stuff just wouldn't stay in time with the rest of the coaster and things like that. So
yeah, it was lag and stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of lag on it and things like that from what I've heard. I never rode it when it was a VR coaster, so I don't know. It's just what I've heard from, you know, other people and things like that. So yeah, it's getting, I think it's getting to the point now where it is getting a little bit rough around the edges. B&Ms do tend to, in my experience, B&Ms tend to take a little bit of time to get to that stage. But as Kraken's been here quite a while now,
yeah,
it's getting there. It's getting to that stage.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Where it's getting a bit rough around the edges. There's a few bits when we went into a couple of the inversions where I was probably like that, and there's one inversion that literally bounces your head about 4 times off the restraint. So yeah, that's not good. I mean, you know, some people like rougher coasters. I mean, I have quite a high tolerance for them, so I can ride something quite rough and still enjoy it, whereas some people just like smooth all the way, and as soon as it gets a bit rough, they hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think it was too bad. But I can tell that it's getting to that stage now where it's getting a bit rough.
Getting there, innit?
Yeah. So yeah, just having a little walk around the park, just to kind of see where everything is. Again, this is a part that we haven't visited very much at all, so we don't really know our way around everywhere. We don't know where every pathway leads to. But it is a very, very beautiful park. It's themed very, very well. The gardens and stuff and the shrubbery and the foliage and stuff is all kept really, really nicely. SeaWorld do a really good job of that, and the theming is like I said, the theming is good as well. Just walking past Journey to Atlantis, and they've got a sign out saying closed today for maintenance, which is absolutely gutting. So that's brought me down a little bit. That's brought my enthusiasm for the park today down a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. But if it's got to have maintenance, it's got to have maintenance. It's just, you know, unfortunately we've chosen that day. We did check the website to see if there was anything under maintenance, and it says nothing. And then we've got here and 2 rides are closed for maintenance, which is annoying. But again, yeah, that's the thing with theme parks, isn't it? You can't really help that. If that's happened, that's happened. They're big machines at the end of the day. If they break down, they break down. If they need maintenance, they need maintenance. So nothing you can do about it. It's just a little bit of a shame. We do have an open ticket though, so we can come back another day if we wanted to. So we can keep an eye on that for this next week of our holiday. And if we decide we want to pop back in, we can do that. So we purposely paid a little bit more for our Bush and SeaWorld tickets, just so that if we did want to come back another day or anything like that, we can do. So yeah, we got that option. It was only like £20 more or something like that to be able to have that ability to come back and use the ticket multiple times. So we paid the extra £20 just in case of things like this happening. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So I think at the minute we're just having a little walk around, see where everything is, and then we'll jump on something else. So decided we're going to head on to Infinity Falls, which is a new gen rapids they've got here at SeaWorld. Everyone is coming off looking
Pretty soaked.
like they've been pushed in.
Yeah, basically.
So we're going to do our normal trick that we did at Universal, and we're going to swap out our trainers for our sliders, just because I can't walk around with wet feet. I just can't do it. So yeah, we're going to give Infinity Falls a go. Let's see how we get on.
It's an absolute scorch today, so I can't imagine
It is
it's
a
taking
scorch.
too long to
No,
get dry.
I think we'll drive in a couple of minutes, so I'm not too worried. We're away. Love the unknown of a rapids.
And me.
Sit there wondering what's behind you.
So much for it stops when you go under it.
I thought it did. Really rough. Oh, it's all in me feet. Oh my god.
That went straight down my back.
All down your back.
Is there two lifts in this?
Yeah. We're in a boat by ourselves, so potentially we won't get, it won't be as rough as if the boat was full.
Or potentially it'll be more, because it'll be one-sided.
Yeah, I mean you can see the whole boat is tilting to this side because we're sat on one side of it. Don't mind water rides being this wet here, because
You were saying? You don't mind water rides being this wet here because
it's so hot, I'm not cold. Like if I was in England now, I'd be shivering.
no, it'd be absolutely freezing.
I don't mind. Oh.
Let's just spin around a bit. There we go. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. That's weird. Oh.
Yeah, this is cool.
Oh my, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Right.
Oh, the rapids are really big here.
It's really cool as well because we're going downhill currently,
Yeah.
which I've never experienced before. Not this anyway.
Strange, isn't it? Oh, this looks really rapid.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! All over me. Go on, your turn.
No.
Oh,
Not for me.
because I'm sat by the gate.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Oh, this is cool. Look at this.
This is awesome.
Oh. This is awesome. Wow, look at that.
That's well cool.
So we're just being pushed onto like a vertical lift now and it's going to shoot us straight up. How cool is that?
Awesome.
Woo!
Oh. Oh my god.
Here we go. Oh. That was really good.
That was good. Really enjoyed that.
Go around again.
You want?
Might as well. We're wet now, might as well go around again. Have another go.
Our next friend, come on over. Family, and then we're gonna have to go get a nice birdseed milkshake from Granny Bird. Very nice. He's coming right there. He's standing right next to you. You got Big Bird right next to you. Just have a good day. All right, Big Bird. We'll say bye and see all of our friends soon. We have to go enjoy a nice birdseed milkshake first. Granny Bird, we're coming, Granny Bird. Granny Bird. Granny Bird.
My voice today. Just got from Infinity Falls. We did get wet. We did get very wet. Not absolutely soaking, but yeah, then we're going to head straight back on. But the queue got big, so we didn't head straight back on. Just had a little walk over to some other areas of the park. Which way do we go? That way, that way. So we just headed to the other side of the park to go for Icebreaker. It's on a 40-minute. Well, Manta's only on a 10-minute, so we're going to head to the other side of the park now to get to Manta to ride that in 10 minutes. But yeah, we walked through Sesame Street on our way through, and Big Bird was meeting. How exciting! Yeah, so we jumped in the queue there, and with all the little kids, obviously. All these little 4-year-old kids, and then me and Matt stood in the queue to meet Big Bird. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he had a nice little tie on. Told him how lovely he looked in his tie. But yeah, that was quite fun. Big Birds as well. It's not really a character that you see very often, is it?
No, not at all.
No. When we went to Port Ventura, they've got Sesame Street license as well. But they don't seem to do like meet and greets, so they don't seem to be like a Big Bird meet and greet. So,
No.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity, so we jumped in that queue. We only waited like 7 minutes or something to meet him, so yeah, it was good. My throat is, I don't know what's happened to it. It's absolutely gone today. So just heading across this bridge, straight in front of us is the new B&M surf coaster that has just been built. This is the coaster that we were hoping to do when we got here, but is only open for pass holders at the moment. But this is it, right in front of us. They've built it right over here near Icebreaker. It's looking quite nice. You can see from the track how they're getting like the surf idea. You can see how it like kind of goes up. It's like a wave, it comes back down, there's another wave. You can just kind of see how they're going with it. So the idea behind this coaster is that you stand up on it. You've still got loads of people with high vises on around it and stuff, so it's still obviously going through its testing stages. Maybe it's intermittent, you know, one day on, one day off while they adjust things, whatever, but it's swarming with high vis over there, so clearly it's not quite ready yet. So the whole idea is you stand up on it, and from what I've seen on some of the images and stuff, some of the promotional images that SeaWorld have put out, is that your seat kind of bobs up and down, and I think it moves
With the wave.
with the wave. So the whole idea, I think, I mean, the shape of the trains as well is they're like surfboards. So it's as if you stood on a surfboard and then you're surfing around these waves. Obviously it's sea and ocean themed, because that's what a lot of SeaWorld stuff is. It's all about the sea and the ocean, obviously, so it's themed to that. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting, and like I said, we were looking forward to getting on it. We thought it'd be open by now, but unfortunately that is not the case. So that will go in the bucket list of something to ride later down the line.
It will.
Whether it's a new style of coaster that will come around and more parks will buy it around the world and you'll end up with more of these, I don't know. As far as I'm aware,
there've been rumours of it for a while, haven't they?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this is a new concept prototype idea that's been developed for SeaWorld. So whether it takes off and more parks buy them, only time will tell.
Yeah, he's playing with something. I think you're right, because he's playing with a fish.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Another one, another half.
How was your ride on Manta?
Good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was intense in some parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall it was good. I think we both forgot to get ourselves properly in the seat and in the restraint, didn't we? We both said that we were like falling between the two. So that wasn't the most comfortable, but other than that it was an alright ride.
Yeah, Manta was good. It is a good coaster. I just think it is quite an intense coaster though as well. I don't always think that those flying coasters from B&M are the most comfortable. Even Galactica at Alton Towers, I don't think it's the most comfortable. But Galactica Alton Towers doesn't go through some of the inversions that Manta does. Like the pretzel loop that it goes through is so intense. Like it makes you feel like your head's gonna pop. It's so much. So yeah, it's a good ride, but it's definitely nowhere near one of my favourite rides at all. Yeah, we went round twice, had 2 goes on it. 20 minutes wait for each one, so I don't think that's too bad. But SeaWorld being SeaWorld, unfortunately the operations aren't always great, and they're only running 1 train. Yes, it's a weekday, but they're running 1 train, and it's taking so long to go round, so long. So you are just waiting quite a while between each dispatch as well, which is yeah. I suppose it's not the best operation, is it?
No.
So we're going to head up now and we're going to go on Icebreaker. We went to this one last year. There was a massive hype around Icebreaker when it opened. And I don't think it's all. I didn't think it was all that. If I'm being honest, I think last year we waited nearly an hour for it.
Yeah, we did.
And I've got no idea why. It didn't seem that good. But I'm going to give it another go.
Well, from memory, it wasn't particularly comfortable.
Yeah, it had comfort collars over it as well, which kind of like compress on your chest and push you back a bit. But it doesn't really invert, so I don't really see the need. I don't really see the need for it. It seemed a little bit overkill to me, to be honest. But yeah, I remember feeling a little bit like. I didn't know what the hype was about, I suppose, is what I was going to say. But yeah, we'll give it another go this year and see how it is, and yeah, see what we think this year.
To break the ice.
So we just come off Icebreaker. I thought it was really good.
It was good.
They've removed the comfort collars from it. So all you've got now is you've got a seat belt and a lap bar. And I think it's a lot better. I think it rides so much better, and it's actually riding so much better than it did last year. I actually thought it was really good.
Yeah, I did too. I actually think it's more comfortable without the comfort collars.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's a ton better without the comfort collars.
It's still not easy to get into.
Oh no, it's really, so when it's in the station, you're trying to get into it. It's tight, isn't it?
But it was even worse.
Really tight.
Because the comfort collars didn't have any kind of mechanism in them, so you had to lift them up yourself.
Yeah, they got in the way.
Sandwich yourself in.
Oh, it was all faffy. It was a right faffy job. So I don't know why they've taken them off. I don't know whether they've realised that they're just not required, just not necessary. Whether they're not necessary and they're slowing down the loading.
Okay, they definitely are.
I don't know, but I thought that was really good this year. I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually wasn't even looking forward to doing it this year, but I thought I'm here, so I've got to give it a go. And no, I actually think that was riding a lot better.
It was riding better.
Yeah, it felt.
Ride on it this time was definitely better.
Yeah, it felt better to ride. The comfort collar wasn't faffy and getting in the way. Just a lap bar. That's all it needed. It didn't need all that stuff it had in last year, did it?
No. The manufacturer does not on their coasters, so don't they?
Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot better. A lot better. Noticed that Pipeline has been doing some testing again today.
It has been testing. It's sad to see.
Yeah, it's got no people on it. It's been going round. It's been testing and stuff. So
there's
clearly
still cranes around next to it, so I don't feel like it's completely ready yet.
Clearly they're just doing some rehearsals and stuff with it and trying to get it ready and trying to get it right. But because it's a new style of coaster, I guess it's obviously going to be played with a few teething issues and things like that, which they're probably trying to iron out. And they'll probably use the pass holders to do that. So but yeah, Ice Breaker was good. I was actually pleasantly surprised. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's really hot here today. Really hot and really humid. So
humid and muggy. There's a storm on the way.
Yeah. If we're looking a little bit worse for wear, a little bit tired, a little bit drained, a little bit. That's why. It's really like I feel like I can't breathe at the minute. It's just it's horrible.
Yeah.
But when it gets like this, it got like this last year, didn't it? When it gets like this, then you get a storm come over. So Matt says there's probably going to be a storm tonight. So
yeah, the weather app is currently saying this evening, annoyingly around the time that we're going out, there's going to be a storm. So we'll see if it comes. It might come early. It might not last as long as they say. You never know. Yeah,
but if we're looking a little bit drained and a little bit worse for wear, that's why. I struggle a little bit with the humidity anyway when it gets a bit too much, as I'm sure most people do. But
probably.
I come from a country where this humidity doesn't exist, so it's hard for me to kind of get used to.
Yeah, it's definitely like harder as well here because there's nowhere near as much compared to like Disney and Universal. There's nowhere near as much aircon. So
yeah, that's a good point. I never really thought. I never
you don't
that
get
thought
that,
actually. No, I never thought
refresh
that.
Because a lot of the rides are outside. I mean, it's totally understandable. A lot of the rides and stuff are outside, like the coasters and stuff. Yeah, that way. So there's not even like aircon in most of the queues.
Yeah, there's no aircon in the queues, and there's nothing. I don't know if there's aircon in some of the shops, is there?
I didn't notice it when we went into the shop to buy drinks.
So when you're in Disney and Universal, you can kind of dip into a dark ride, you can go into a shop and you'll get hit with a load of aircon, and it kind of keeps you going. But we've noticed here at SeaWorld that there isn't any of that.
Not really. The only bit that I noticed was in the queue for Manta, in the aquarium bit, there was some
That
AC.
was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was some AC in there, but other than that, I haven't actually felt any all day, so I'm really looking forward to getting back to the resort.
Yeah, so I think our plan now, we were going to stay and do a few more rides. We're going to do Infinity Falls again and stuff like that, but we're looking at we're at just got 3:30 now, and it's really humid, really hot. I'm struggling.
The queues are getting long again.
Yeah, and I can't deal with standing in these long queues in this humidity. It's just too much, and if I continue to force myself to do it, it will make the day unbearable for me. It'll just make it miserable. So we're going to bail now, head back to the resort, grab some food, yeah, because it's expensive here. So grab some food.
Mega expensive.
Mega expensive.
So I went and got a bottle of Coke Zero from the store, and even in there they charge you however much the bottle of Coke Zero was. I think it was $4.90 something, and then they stick a 5% service charge on top of that as well.
Yeah.
Which isn't optional.
Yeah, so a bottle of Coke ended up costing us nearly $7.
Yeah, it was I think it was $7.50.
$7.50
for one bottle of Coke.
$7.50 for a bottle of Coke. Like, how is that even like?
We bought 2 bottles of water and a Sprite with us,
and they're gone.
And they were gone in a couple of hours because it's that hot here. Yeah, that was an insane amount of money for that. So to be honest, this could be a bit of a conspiracy theory, but I kind of feel like it's to force people to buy all day dining, because when you buy all day dining, you get a refill cup included. so then it works out better value for money if you're going to spend the whole day here. Because even the food is so expensive. The guy in front of me bought 2 kids meals, and he had 2 kids meals, and they obviously came with a drink. And for 2 kids meals, it was nearly $30. It was literally just a hot dog and about 5 fries. It's mad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People say Disney food's expensive.
Crazy. So we've just arrived at Disney Springs this evening. We have got a booking tonight at Wine by George. We have been there before and we absolutely love it. Last time we were there, we adored it. It's probably one of our favourite restaurants here at Disney Springs. So we're doing that tonight. We put the booking in. We're just looking, Matt's just looking at the map to see where to go because we don't know where it is. Where is it?
I know where it is.
Where is it?
I think we need to go down here, 1 block.
Yeah.
And then left. And then over the bridge.
Okay. So yeah, let's go. We're gonna head down there.
We really struggle with Disney Springs trying to find our way around.
I don't know where anything is. It's probably because we don't spend much time here.
No,
we probably should spend a little bit more time here, really. But there's no rides here for me. It's just spending money.
Yeah.
You know how much I hate spending money.
I don't know how much you hate to spend money.
Therefore, I avoid Disney Springs because it means spending money. Sure how much you can hear me because there's a band going on just over there, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, we're looking forward to this, so excited. So just been seated in Wine by George, back upstairs again where we were last time. It's so nice and quiet up here, it's absolutely lovely. We've been led to the front room this time, so we are literally over the strip there, this is the street which is behind us. It's so nice and quiet in here.
Yeah, so we've literally got Marimoto Asia just here and then Gideon's just there. So if you know Disney Springs, you'll know where we are.
Yeah, so our service seems really, really nice once again. And yeah, he's just given us some time to pick some wine. So we've both gone for I've gone for Spider, which is a white Sauvignon from New Zealand. It smells really fruity and grapefruity. It smells really nice. It tastes really nice. I'm pretty sure, I have to watch my own vlogs back to check, but I'm pretty sure I had this one last time.
So I went for a Malbec. It's a Catena from Chile, I think. Yeah, it smells incredible.
It's a good size.
Yeah, really good. I'm pretty sure I had this one last time. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, so far this place hasn't disappointed again. You're treated with so much respect here, you're treated so well here, and all of the servers are very, very knowledgeable about wine. So if you're into wine, you like wine, they're all very knowledgeable, they all have their own favourites, they can suggest wines for you. And the food, looking at the other tables, the food is absolutely awesome. So we're really looking forward to getting into the menu and getting a few dishes out to the table.
Yeah, so if you weren't around when we did our last vlog series here, this restaurant does small plates, so you order a few and you just share them on the table. There's a few things that are catching our eye, so we're definitely going to check those out. And yeah, we'll let you know exactly how the food is. But I love coming here. It was one of those must redos, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's definitely one of our favourite spots to come to. And I've just noticed, I didn't know this before, I've just noticed there is actually a balcony as well.
No, I've literally just noticed that.
I didn't notice it when we've walked past before, but there is actually a balcony where you can sit out on. I'm quite glad we're not out on it tonight because the band is out there, it's quite loud. I can hear the band, with the door shut I can hear the band, so
yeah.
It is quite loud. You probably wouldn't be able to film with if we were sat
Probably not. So food's just come over. We start off with the meatballs. So they are meatballs in a tomato sauce with 3 cheese polenta. They look and smell really good. We'll of course let you know how the food is from memory. They've changed this up a little bit since last time we had it. I don't think we have I think the polenta is different with it, but it looks and smells so good. I'm so excited to try it. So we've just ordered some more food and some more drinks. So far we've had the meatballs, the burrata and also the mac and cheese bites. All really good. Wine's delicious. The burrata was right on my street. It came with some seasoned bread and seasoned tomatoes and a massive burrata. I absolutely love burrata anyway. But yeah, awesome food. Really enjoying it. Amazing service. Great wine. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, really good. Our other food just arrived, so we've also ordered the hummus and the pork belly. We'll let you know how both of those are, and we've both just got a glass of different wines. I've got a glass of Chianti, Rob's got a Tuscan white wine, so we'll let you know how those are as well.
So just left Wine Bar George and it was amazing, wasn't it?
Of course.
I loved it. It was so good. Yeah, the food was really good, the wine's really good.
Service was great.
Yeah, the service was awesome. Our server was Zach. Thank you very much to Zach if he ever watches. Yeah, it was amazing. Really good. They're really knowledgeable. They know what they're talking about. They can help you out with selections. They can tell you what wines they prefer. They can tell you what the food's like and everything. So yeah, it's really nice. We went with like the little plates like we did last time. So you just get like little plates this, little plates that, and you just order like 3 at a time and just keep going until you're done, until you're full basically, until you don't want any more. We finished off with a dessert, didn't we? What was the dessert we had?
Yeah, we had a strawberry tart. Which was really nice.
It was really nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
How was your wine? How was your experience?
Excellent. I really like the servers in there. They are friendly and knowledgeable without being too much, if you know what I mean by that. So they're not constantly checking in with you. They're not overly friendly or constantly trying to talk to you about things. Like if you want some space, they will happily give you that space. They kind of let you lead the conversation. So yeah, I really enjoy it in there. It's really good. Food was awesome as always. Wine was lovely. He was able to give us some recommendations on the food, and we had things that potentially we wouldn't normally go for. So yeah, it was good.
And if you get any Disney dining credit, you can use that.
Use it in there.
Yeah, because we tried.
So he wasn't sure.
They weren't sure, no.
But he did manage to put it through, and yeah, it was all good. So what we did was we put the payment through on the Disney dining credit, and then we tipped in cash. But you can also tip using the Disney dining credit if you want to, which is what we've done a couple of times now. So yeah, we've also just stopped off and got ourselves a little treat from Sprinkles.
Yeah, so these really nice cupcakes that we found, and we've come here again to grab some more while we're here, so we'll take them back to our room, grab a coffee and chill out for the last hour or so of the night, and eat our little cupcakes. So yeah, I think we're just going to head now and get the bus, because there isn't a lot going on Disney Springs now. It's kind of, what's it, like 11 o'clock?
This time,
it's the magic band.
So everything's starting to
doing
close.
Yeah, it's 10 to 11 now, so everything starts to shut
close
at 11.
10 minutes.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going to take our cupcakes now, jump on the bus, head back, so we can start to get ourselves ready for bed and get ourselves ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be I am looking forward to tomorrow. We've got a couple of other things planned throughout the trip. So yeah, it's been a really, really nice evening. It's actually been quite nice to take some time away from the parks, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice to take some time away from the parks and just, you know, get out, spend a bit of time together, spend some time in Disney Springs, and yeah, just have a really chilled evening actually.
Yeah.
Enjoy some food, enjoy a couple of drinks. It's been good.
Get my new my new Mickey top out on the get it out on the town. Oh, it looks lovely. Mickey tops enjoy being out.
Mickey Polo.
Mickey Polo, yeah. That I got from H&M. If anyone's interested, I don't know if it'll, when this video goes up, I don't know if it'll still be there, but yeah, this nice white polo with this nice little Mickey, what is it,
It's embroidered, isn't it?
yeah, it's like an embroidery, yeah, H&M in the UK, that's where I got it from. It's really nice. It's a really nice like polo top for going out for like dinner, like tonight, like a little date night or something like that. Yeah, it's a really nice top for that. So yeah, if anybody wants one,
So you can find it.
H&M. So let's go and grab a bus, and then we'll head back. So just arrived back at Coronado Springs, heading back to our room now. Just got off the bus. It's been a really, really good day.
That's been a good day.
Quite exhausting day though, wasn't it? I think it was the heat and I think it was the seat. I think it was the sun and the heat, and it just like, oh,
Yeah.
made me a bit tired. And then
Really tiring.
the coming back for a sleep though for a couple of hours this afternoon was definitely needed,
Yeah.
definitely required. That made me feel loads better.
Yeah, we had a little nap, didn't we?
Oh, hang on, we've all gone blurry.
Yeah, we had a little nap for a couple of hours, which was definitely needed.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the past like good few days, I think doing like full park days, things like that in the sun, I think it finally caught up, didn't it, today?
It did, I think. Yeah.
It's a good job at SeaWorld though, because for us SeaWorld's quite a lot shorter day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it was easy for us to kind of do what we wanted to do at SeaWorld, come back for a bit of a sleep and then go out tonight. So
Yeah.
yeah, it worked out quite well for us. So yeah, so we're just going to head back to our room now. So, and it is getting on. So it's just gone 11:30. So I think we're
my magic band.
I think we're going to leave it there. And yeah, so if you like this kind of content, theme park content, please like and subscribe to the channel. No. So if you like this kind of content, theme park content, travel content as well, I suppose,
Yeah.
then please do like the video and share it around with anybody else who is like-minded. To keep up with all of our Disney doings and theme park shenanigans, then please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell while you're there. I think we'll leave it there, and we'll see you
In the next one.
in the next one. Bye.
Bye.